Hey, what's up? Welcome. Another weekend, another video. We are doing nothing different. This is just a Noon Collection update, stuff from all over. Loose records, not a real story. We're starting off with what's playing in the back, and it's Scroll with his new tape, one-man project on Natetale. There you go. This is the second tape for this project. I think he was maybe on the... or is it more than one tape? I'm not sure. I think he was on the compilation, but like I said. This is surprisingly just black metal for the Corruption Collective, because as you know they do a lot of punk influenced stuff. Not just punk influence, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, the new tape that just came out. Why am I showing this now, or why are we listening to this now? It just came in. The postman gave it to me. We're playing it, but it's still available for once at Natetale. And this is how you write it. Hope that shows up. From Denmark, Corruption Collective. Get it if you want it. I had to order the previous one from Brazil, so yeah, shit happens. Let's dive in. I have two 7-inches that I'm ashamed to admit I haven't listened to. The first one I don't know if I showed it or not. It's the Haxen Zirkel and Brand, split 7-inch on Amorfati and Tour de Garde. I listened to the Brand tape a few times, but I haven't played a 7-inch in God knows for how long. I don't know why I keep buying this. It's just, you know, force of habit, and I guess the compulsion. For Man has closed himself up. Here we go. Two bands that are closely linked to the Amorfati label. The Tour de Garde and Doldenfell or something, or Dotfell? Not sure. There you go. The inners. So yeah, neat 7-inch. Can't tell you if the Brand track is comparable to what's on the tape, or if it's more in the black metal leaning. It's the Hexen Zirkel, I think, I think it means Circle of Witches, not sure. So yeah, it's kind of a witch-themed black metal band. That's the first, and then the second is the Carved Cross and Eindig, I think. The first Dead Hymns release I managed to grab. Carved Cross probably does what Carved Cross does, but the other one I'm not sure. It's called Nachtmist. I think maybe it's one of the bands that Hatework has or does. Nicely printed, nothing too fancy, but nice release. Like I said, these are the first for Dead Hymns. What's this now? These are the first for Dead Hymns that I managed to grab, or that were obtainable. Let's say it like that. So yeah, check that label out because they have a lot of cool stuff. The records are a bit expensive to get if you pick them up from Euro distros, but I guess it has something to do with customs adage and stuff like that. The second one is Angkor Wat with A Pulse Beyond Nothing, a band from San Francisco. This is a record that came out on tape and CDR, I think in 2006, and then Dead Hymns decided to release it this year on vinyl. Now I don't know too much about these guys. They only have this, and then there is one split 7-inch, I think, yeah. And then they decided to call it quits after this to form, what's it, Las Cobic, I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, very unhinged. I was under the impression that these were, because of the artwork, I'll show you, it is like temple structure, and it looks a bit with the Angkor Wat name, it reminded me a bit of those, yeah, not South America, but Indian, maybe Indonesia, that kind of style of black metal, but it's, yeah, it's from America. It has that unhinged sound a bit. I think it begins for me, Vessel of Psychic Revelation. So the first two tracks were kind of hard for me to get in, but then when I listened to it, I was installing a new rack, a tape rack, and listening to it, and when that song kicked in, it kind of took me on the journey it's supposed to take you. The inlay is the tape artwork blown up and then the Dead Hymns logo. Now these are limited to an unknown limitation. These are not disclosed, they are not numbered or anything, so I'm not sure. But yeah, it is a very unhinged, chaotic style of black metal. It is raw, but not, yeah, it is raw. I was going to say, but not as raw as some of the Portuguese acts or some of the other stuff that we have been listening to in the past couple of years. But yeah, it's quite a cool record, but it takes some time, for me at least, to get in, so encore. But then we have the Boreas Geheimnisvoll. This is actually the first thing I managed to grab by Geheimnisvoll. Now I didn't as graag order, I bit the bullet and just grabbed it. They still had it, so. This is the, like I said, the split between those two bands, and I think Boreas and Geheimnisvoll are both from Carrion Cult Circle. Not sure about Boreas, but yeah, Geheimnisvoll is, he's doing he's performing Monday, I think, in or Sunday in Holland. So he is on a European tour. I saw some live images and they look incredible. So I'm missing out, but what else is new? Boreas is called Nord, and then or the track's called Nord, and the Geheimnisvoll track is called Teufels Hout, I think, on Black Gangrene. Both in the not. I wouldn't place them in the raw category. It has all the signs because it's Black Gangrene. It kind of looks the way it looks, but Nord is, or Boreas kind of has, if it's the same track as on the tape, because I only listen to Geheimnisvoll. If it's the same sound as on the tape, it's more of a guitar based, and then not surf driven, but kind of like Sir N, kind of that style of guitar playing, but still maybe raw black metal. Geheimnisvoll is more of a grander sound within the spectrum of raw black metal, so a bit pulled up from the darkness. Yeah, great split. This came out on tape on Perished Soil, which popped up and disappeared in no time, so I don't know who has those or who had managed to pick those up, but yeah. Logos on the center labels. So a nice looking record for Black Gangrene, and it came with this business card from Ainul Iblis with Esoteric Vision. Nice gold one. And there is a blackened QR code if you want to check that out. I have never used a QR code in my life. So yeah, finally managed to grab something and got it that I'm going to miss them live. They are playing in Leiden, New Era Doom Star Productions or something like that, or Promotions is putting that stuff up. Then a deviation from the black metal for once. This is Brain Bombs with their new one. It's called Cold Case. Haven't delved into, I listened to it, it popped up out of nowhere. Wacht Zwart, my buddy from Antwerp, he kind of got me onto the fact that they had a new record coming out on Scrammel, so I jumped on it. I listened to it. It is that jangly Brain Bomb sound, but it is not as overt in your face as an Obeus maybe, so it's a bit pulled back. It is very bare bones release, It's just a white sleeve with a photo pasted on, white cover, white dust sleeve, and then this is the red version of this record with tracks like Cold Case, I'm Cocaine, I Love You All, In Pain, Shadows, Trust, The Return of the Ripper, Lost in the Past, It Was Easy, Died, Dead, Dead. So it's not completely out of tune for them, but yeah, they reined it in a bit. Now I'm saying that listened to this only once, so I have to delve into the lyrics to see what filth they came up with now. But yeah, a new Brain Bombs is always a party. Then Asgrau with Eisval, a Dutch band that has been around for some time. This is a Dead Cult release. Their fourth full length. They have one 7-inch, and then they have 4 full lengths, and this is the 4th. There you go. Dutch, I'm not Gelderland, but I'm not sure where they're from. It says old school black metal with a K. I don't know if that's intentional. but yeah, they have a Dutch sound. I don't know how else to describe it. If you are, you can hear it's Dutch. The lyrics are half Dutch, half English, so that helps. But yeah, this guy is called, I'm not sure, Batterchaos, and I think maybe his name is Val also. I'm not sure. Some vowels. Yeah, that cult. They do excellent releases. They are a bit all over the place. They're picking from all corners of the world just to come up with cool records. It's always limited, not hand numbered, but limited to 100. Is there an insert? Yes, there is a sweet looking poster. Not really. With the trio on here, so yeah. If you are into Dutch black metal, this is a record you should give a chance. Haven't delved too much into it. It is on Icy Blue. I haven't delved too much into it because it came, I think, not yesterday, but the day before maybe, so it's kind of fresh. And this was a record that came in a package of 2, which would explain why I haven't listened to this in full, and that is this record. This is a Revenant Marquis with Assembly, his latest. Let's go full length. So that's 4 in about 2 years, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, this guy is prolific to say the least. When I was on holiday last summer at New Era, he just got the Naked Chick with the knife. I forget all the titles. He had that in, so I picked that up. There's one on Darker Than Black, and there is one more on Dead Cult Productions, which I got through my man DT. So yeah, I have 3 out of 4. This is raw. The cover is kind of a bit different than the other ones. It is more beautiful, but I think the maybe the story behind this picture, I don't know who she is. I haven't looked it up, or I haven't found who she is. Youth in Ribbons is what it's called, not Assembly. Assembly is the first track and stuff. The glove logo on the back, and yeah, this is in the raw category. It is this sounds. So it is that raw, caked in white, ugly production sounds that we love from Revenant Marquis. It says Ritual on this side and Assembly on this side. Very nice, yeah, very nice record, very nice produced record. Once again, limited to 100, and this is a UK project or bands that I think we'll get to hear a bit more from in the future, because the way he's going release-wise, yeah, that's crazy. 4 releases in about 2 years, all on top-notch labels. So yeah, Youth in Ribbons. Love the title also. I'm blowing a bit through these because we're leaving for the weekend, so bear with me. Is the lens dirty? Did an Iron Bonehead order, a bulk order, of course, small bulk, and I decided to get some stuff from my want list also. That was in there for a while, and with Geheimnisvoll coming in and still coming in, I decided to pick up Fever Nest with Black Carrion Fowl, one of the first records, I think, from that circle, or that cult, whatever you want to call it, on Night Vision Records. So yeah, this was on the want list for a while. I think I had it in card when it showed up at Iron Bone at first, but yeah, it just got placed on the back burner, and now we're back. This was a tape release also, I think. They have quite a few releases. Here's a band, big band. Ritualistic Black Raw records that should have been a long time in collection, but since I'm delving into that circle, it was the time to pick that up now. There you go, nice center labels. And a vinyl for Night Vision. I don't think they do too much vinyl lately. It's more of a or it became more of a tape label. probably because of budgetary reasons. I think tapes, like we do for Svartblood, we prefer tape releases because, let's face it, it is affordable to do. And with the pressing plant burning down in America, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's going to be even harder to get records pressed, I think. Then 2006 was the Angkor 2006 is also the Impurity, or the year Impurity, with Necro, is it Necro Infamous? Yeah, Necro Infamous of Tumulus Return. A CD released by Cogumelo Records, and this is a band from Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Now this popped up on Iron Bonet, this re-release. Slam in the middle of a period that I'm looking for South American bands, or yeah, to delve into that scene or that part of the world. I haven't heard of these guys. It is not the best records playing wise. Atmospheres is very cool on this one. I think this is a trio that knows what they're doing, but it is kind of not jangly, but it's not tightly played or anything. This has to do with feel and atmosphere and stuff like that. So you can imagine these three dudes hammering out these records in some kind of dark cave or whatever. I love this picture. You should see the middle one. Look at that. That is Brazil black metal. Here you go. There's nothing too much more I can say about these guys. They have a lot of releases when you look at Discogs. So to start here, maybe a curated record by Iron Bonehead. This is the silver edition. It's probably limited to 100 out of I don't know how many black there are. Cemetery Eyes, Heretic Wisdom, Faustian Soul, Vex Mundi, Pentagrammaton, Under the Light of the Black Candles, Conjuring Occult Forces. So yeah, it is a, or they say it is a black metal classic from 2006. So yeah, to delve in some more. But what I heard, I kind of liked, but like I said, it's not very tight. We are almost all the way through. This is a record, I have 3 more. This is a record I have been waiting for because the other one, the Knight's Threshold, the first one was on the end of the year list from Temple of Wounds. This one came out on Altar, and this is a new one called Boundless Evil. It is a continuation of the sound. Nothing too much has changed, but I wasn't looking for change in any sort of way. Just glad it came out. One of those, Altar is a label that is really good in releasing shit without me knowing or picking it up, and then it sells out everywhere, but I know, you know, distros are getting stuff. So he is very good in getting copies out into the world. Altar Productions MMX, so 2020. Yeah, Boundless Evil. Very cool looking record. Behold the Dark Night, behold the endless spiral of chaos and humanity. As evil becomes stronger and harsher, Night's Threshold lies in the shadows, growing stronger as humanity becomes weaker. Recorded under the influence of the moon. If you think black metal is just music, kill yourself. This is copy number 86. I have no idea. Anno Serpentis. I have no idea what the limitation is on this. And this is just a standard black vinyl, like always with Altar Productions. There's no fancy stuff going on here. Just audio darkness, which I love. I am not sure if this will reach, because it's, let's face it, it's early in the year. And I do go back to all the records I've listened to, but let's see if this also pops up on the end of the year list. Not sure if this is still widely available. Maybe Iron Bonehead has some left. Don't know. Then 2 Iron Bonehead, or 1 actual Iron Bonehead release, 1 Nuclear War now, of course. This is Worm with Gloom Lords. I raved about the first record, which was a black with a white beast on top of it. Death metal with some black, with some doom. It is everything thrown into a blender, and it comes out with this swampish, yeah, swampish, heavy style of music that I think a lot of people will enjoy, because it has a lot of touchstones, and so everyone will have its entry point into this band. I am not completely sold on the cover. I wasn't completely sold on the other cover. I think this is maybe a bit better, I'm not sure. I love the green though, and oh, there we go, the moment of tripping. I love the back. I love the picture in the forest. It works. It's a cool release. And yeah, it is a very full record to listen to. A lot of stuff on here, a lot of good stuff on here. Swampy music, swampy color for the vinyl, so the green vinyl I think also limited to 100. Check these guys out. I'm not sure if the green is still available, because although due to the fact that the first one was in stock for a long time, I think it still is maybe, because it flew kind of under the radar. I think green for this one is sold out. Not sure. Wow, I have it. Get them kill. Then the last one, and this was one I have been waiting for a while. This is Tellurian Slaked Furnace by Lurker of Chalice, the Die Hard package in a full leather bag, which is beautifully made. Quite the package. After the demo released by Leviathan, Rest decided to also do the demo stuff on vinyl for Lurker of Chalice. They had the re-release of the full album last year by Nuclear War now. Now we just get this beautiful thing. It comes with a full leather back patch with copper stitching, which matches the sleeve. It's amazing, and for what you get, this wasn't too expensive actually, but you know, that's just me. Then the record itself is equally as beautiful. Let's see what it says here. LOC is the alter ego of Rest. Leviathan, Tellurian Slaked Furnace marks the first time any of the Lurker of Chalice demo recordings have been reissued, and also offer a substantial amount of previously unheard material. 70 minutes of music that expands, contracts, evolve, and disintegrates. So yeah, the demo material. Now, they did a nice job on this one, because it is a matte cardstock with some copper foil stamp to the logo and the title. And we have the track list on the back. And this is a weird choice to have this just in beige on there. Maybe that was supposed to be bronze. It has spot gloss on the inside going over the painting, and then it has those medieval wood etching devils. I'm not sure if that shows up, but yeah. Rawer material in the sense that it is demo material, but it is it's not the black metal Leviathan does. It's more the ambient style that Lurker does, that Rest does. It is kind of red greenish, like the Perverted Ceremony, but if you hold it to the light, it comes out as copper. Double LP, very cool looking package. Some thought has been put into this, and that's what I like about records. It looks incredible. It sounds very good. I think I probably remastered some stuff for this. Not sure. Let's get it in carefully, because this is a record that I'm going to cherish for some time. So yeah, Lurker of Chalice with Tellurian Slaked Furnace. I have no idea what that is. There must be a story behind that, but yeah. Get it in. There we go. Once more, crazy ass back patch. I don't think my bag is big enough for this one. There we go. Back patch, back in the package. Showed you the sleeve, and I think the tape is done. There you go. So I'm done. Quick little updates with some stuff, random stuff I haven't heard, stuff I heard, all good shit. I'm going to the Forests for the weekend, and I'll see you, I don't know, maybe next week with another collection update or something like that. I'm not sure. Bye.